quick little live here. I spent about 3 hours in the jacuzzi, so I'm shot. Just gonna do a quick live. Oh, and then after that, I might go jump in my pool. It's like 100 degrees outside. It's freaking crazy. AMC and GameStop is really the big topic right now. Very green. I mean, I love it, man. GameStop is over 28. AMC, will it break 6? We'll see. It's in the mid-5 range. So that's very, very nice. Let's see what happens with that. I do feel there will be multiple runs again. We are definitely not done. We are definitely not done with AMC and GameStop, baby. There is a lot of stuff going on behind closed doors none of us know about. That's all I got to say about that. There's a lot of things going on because this is not caused, believe me, this is not because of Despicable Me. This is not because of fundamental reasons. There is a lot of skeletons in the closet with Amy and Gabby. And because of those reasons, there will be, in my opinion, not financial advice, there will be a lot more runs. I don't know about XRP going to 180,000 a token, but but if it gets back, to $1, I think it has a possibility to get to $2 to $3 again. But 180,000, that's a fantasy island. That's like tattoo deplayed. I was just reading a comment with the real Apefather. He says XRP will hit 180,000 a token. There's no shot at that at all. Impossible. Bitcoin is not even, Bitcoin. What was Bitcoin's absolute high? Was what, 80,000? So you think that friggin' XRP is gonna friggin' hit what, 180,000? Never gonna happen. That's dreamland. Okay. But anyway, getting back to AMC and GameStop, this is what I think is gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna make a small little prediction, but again, I just want everyone to understand that everything I say is just for entertainment purposes only. This is my opinion, and it should not be taken as financial advice. I do not give financial advice. I am just an entertainer. I think you're going to see another at least 2 or 3 runs. And I'm talking nice ones. Like I'm talking about GameStop potentially getting back to 80 again. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. And AMC getting over $10 again. And you might see that, then you might see a major drop again. I wouldn't be surprised, if you hear from Rory Kitty again, if you hear from Keith Gill again. Okay, but we'll see what happens. That's just my opinion because I'm looking at GameStop and it's doing well. It's very hot. It's looking really nice. It's looking like it's going over 30. And once it goes over 30, I think the momentum sets in. I think the action sets in. I think the fear of missing out sets in. I think a lot of people, want to get aboard the train at that point. So then a lot of action could happen. But that, again, this is subject to just my opinion. This is not financial advice. Do your own homework and do your own due diligence. So let's talk about DJT. I think it's completely bullshit what's going on with this play. But I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not sweating. My balls are not sweating because to me, the real date of success, the real date of triumph is November 5th. November 5th. That's it. I'm not going to keep saying, people keep saying this shit to me. I'm like, look, we need Trump back in power. Once he's officially the 47th president, look, Trump's got his eyes on Wall Street, and don't think for 1 second that he doesn't. He instructed Devin Nunes, we know about this, to reach out to all the allies in the House to open up an investigation on DJT to see if there's possible stock manipulation occurring. So trust me when I tell you, Trump has got his eyes on Wall Street. Okay, and a lot of the bullshit going on. It's all bullshit. What are you trying to make me understand, right? The stock goes up friggin' over $40, right? And now it's shooting back down into the 30s. Why? Because of a stupid offering. The company's been raising cash hand over fist, with offering after offering after offering. They're doing what they got to do to stay alive. And that should in no way, shape, or form be a reason for people to panic. After history, we just saw a historic event take place, an attempted assassination on President Trump. Listen, the man survived. The man pumped his fist in the air. Fight! And then suddenly people are going to panic. They're going to panic the next day. Why? Because of an offering? Get the F out of here with that effing shit. Listen, it's all bullshit. It all was bullshit. It was an effing joke. The stock market is very corrupt. I hope everyone who's corrupt effing chokes. It's all corrupt, but it's okay. It's okay. November 5th is the big effing day. So that's that. That's how we feel about DJT. That's it. Of course, Apefather is still on the road of starting my brand. Hey, I wish all of you would help me because I could have this done tomorrow. Tomorrow. Apefather brand could be born tomorrow. We don't have to depend on the corrupt stock market anymore. Listen to me. What do I say? I'm not asking for money in terms of investments. I'm saying tips, mother effers. I'm an entertainer. I'm here to make you laugh. I am here to bring a smile on your face. I am here to turn that frown upside down. What is the big deal to say, hey, Father, here's a couple of bucks, you Mama Luke, you Stu Nod, you piece of garbage, right? Hey, if I do enough lives, I said it once, I'll say it again. And super chats motivate me to do lives. That's another thing. Super chats motivate me. Okay, because that shows a side of love. That shows a side of appreciation. That shows a side of support. Apefather, I love you. I want to see the Apefather brand born. I want to see the Apefather casino. I want to see the Apefather steakhouse. I want to see the Apefather hamburgers. I want to see the Apefather Italian restaurants. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, what is the big deal to say, Apefather, here's $2, here's $5? Listen, like I told all of you, if I make it, I want everyone to make it. It's not just about me. I make it, I want to open up a new door of opportunity one day. One day I want to say, all of my ape brothers and all of my ape sisters, come with me, party with me on the Apefather cruise boat, baby. We do shots of Patron all night long. All night long, all night. See, I don't want to, unlike all of you, look, you know what I love about Trump? Look, I'm going to tell you the things I love about a lot of people in this world. We're going to talk a little bit about Trump. We'll talk a little bit about Elon Musk. I like people who understand what Meyer Lansky said. You got to watch this movie, Lansky, Harvey Keitel. And what Meyer Lansky learned, okay, at a very, very young age, you have to run the show. You have to be in control. He said it. It's physically impossible. It is physically impossible. If you are not the boss of bosses, if you are not in control, it is physically impossible to be like the highest level of success. You can't do it. And anybody who thinks that that's not true, you are delusional, you are psychopathic, Norman Bates lunatics, okay? The stock market is run by the corrupt 1%. It is not here for retail to make money. It's here for them, the corrupt 1% to make money. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. What's up, Back to the Future 99? How you doing, brother? A lot of crazy shit has happened since we talked. A lot of crazy shit between the attempted Trump assassination. Unfortunately, there was a loss of life. More people need to talk about it. More people need to talk about it. The poor firefighter, he saved his wife. He saved his daughter when those shots were being fired. And unfortunately, he lost his life. May he rest in peace. God bless him. You're from Pennsylvania, Back to the Future. I know. I mean, God bless you. God bless your family. Two other Pennsylvania attendees got critically injured. I hope that they have a very speedy recovery. Donald Trump got very lucky. He moved his head or something at the right moment. And it was, from what I was reading, it was like an inch away. It could have been an inch away for that being a fatal shot to the brain. Okay. But, God was on his side. And he moved his head in the right way, and he was able to turn that into just not even a serious injury on the ear, from what I'm reading. He just, just basically wounded the ear. I don't think it affected his hearing. I don't think, from what I'm reading, I don't think it's a serious injury on the ear. But again, I'm not certain. But from what I'm reading, that's what everyone's saying. They're saying it's no serious injury. So he lucked out. He lucked out very, very much. God bless President Trump. And he's a fighter. He showed up to Milwaukee the next day. So I thought he was going to talk. I understand that obviously the Republican National Convention is not typically where, the Republican nominee would speak. I understand all of that. But I thought that this was a special kind of situation, didn't you think? This is the first assassination attempt to a president or to an ex-president since Reagan. Since Reagan. So I did believe he was going to speak, but he didn't. But that's fine. He announced his VP, J.D. Vance, the senator from Ohio. And this is a Marine. This is someone who served our country. He was actually a very strong critic of Donald Trump. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing because you need somebody who's a vice president who's not a kiss ass. Can I be honest with all of you? You need somebody who's got balls. You need somebody that could go to Trump and say, look, we got to consider a different option here. You know what I mean? You need that. You need that. So I like the fact that he's someone who is a critic of Trump. I think that that's good. So I'm happy about the choice. Anyone would have been Tim Scott would have been a great choice, but hey, it turns out to be Vance. Trump fans, let's effing go. Let's effing go. With that said, it's time to continue the show. Apefather, he's got to work really hard. I got to do a lot more lives. I know I've been busy. Let me read what Back to the Future says. Happy Trump is okay and safe now. It was so close. Sad a father passed away. Absolutely. It was very, very sad, very tragic. This is a hero. This is a firefighter. And this is a man that's trained to save lives. And at the end of his life, he saved his wife and he saved his daughter's life. This is a hero. And God bless him. God bless him. May he rest in peace. And God bless, as I said, the other two attendees in Pennsylvania that critically injured. God bless them as well. I hope they have a very, very fast recovery. President Trump got very lucky. He got very, very lucky because it could have been an inch away. An inch. I'm talking like an inch, not inches. An inch away from it being a fatal shot. You read about that guy, the shooter. What was it? Thomas Crooks. You read about this kid. He's 20 years old. Apparently, he did not make the school varsity rifle club. You know what I mean? I was thinking about this. I was like, imagine if he made the club. He would have been a better shooter, probably, right? So thank God for that. Like, thank God he did not make that club. And apparently, that was his father's rifle. From what I was reading, he took it from his father. People need to treat others as they would be treated. Of course. Of course. Those are words I live by. Those are words I live by. I always try to treat people in a way that I would want people to treat my family. I always try to treat people with the utmost respect, unless someone is completely disrespectful. Like if someone is trying to attack me or someone is trying to attack my family, then I'll treat them with respect. That's just the way I see. I don't believe another thing I will say to you, people have this thing where, respect your elders. Okay. Like I'm going to tell you straight out, that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Look, if someone happens to be older than me, now I know this is not a popular opinion, but if someone tells my wife to go F herself, it tells my kids go F themselves, just because they're older than me doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to treat them with respect. To me, it's not about the age. I'm just telling you the way I feel. Look, you could feel differently to me. This is the way I feel. It's just about how the person treats me. If a person treats me with respect, if a person treats me good, I treat them good. And if a person never does anything to me, I will automatically treat them with respect. I will automatically treat them good. But if they treat me like shit, well, then it's open. It's an open game. But I'll leave it at that. Did you respect Lou? No. I did it, if you want me to tell you the truth, Drake. Because once again, that is an example of someone who, look, me and Lou, we kind of like had a competition going on. And and that's fine. You know what I mean? But that's all in the fun of like competition. So in the very beginning, I kind of did respect Lou because it was just a competitional thing. But when he started going after my wife, like, why? If Lou would have kept breaking my balls, I would have respected Lou. But once Lou went to my wife, Wiggalicious, calling her the cancer monster, no, I lost a lot of respect for Lou. But may he rest in peace. I'm not going to say anything negative about the guy. I still don't necessarily believe that he did die because there actually is no proof of it. If you look online, there's no proof that Lou passed away. But If he did, may he rest in peace. Okay, that's it. It's over now. It's finished now. It's like you say, old news, past news. So moving on, let's talk a little bit about that guy, Thomas Crooks, the 20-year-old shooter of the attempted assassination on Donald Trump. So here's a kid. People said he was bullied. I mean, I was looking at a lot of videos with him where he was speaking, and it seemed like he wasn't like a loader, like they say he was a loader. He seemed like he was always around kids. I mean, okay, maybe he wasn't the most popular kid. I could see that. But is that motive enough? Is that reason enough? This is a kid that was a small kid. He went to Stanford, I think. He was he was like a very, very small kid with calculus and mathematics. Why would he do this? Like, why would he want to take? It's very confusing to me why someone at the prime of their life would want to take their own life. Why would he want to do it? Like, why? I mean, he had his whole life ahead of him, right? Isn't it like a weird? Don't you think this whole thing is weird? When will we see the Apefather take a little ganja? Oh yeah. I wonder if we'll ever know the motive. I mean, it just, I got to tell you, Drake, it doesn't make any sense to me. This whole situation stinks. If you really want me to level with you, I was reading a lot of like former Secret Service agents and many, many military professionals, and I know you know what I'm talking about, Drake. And the bottom line is this: how could someone even get that close to the president? How is that possible? You have to understand that they do all types of like investigations, and they study that location inside and out. They make sure it is 100% safe, not just days, weeks, in some cases months. They set up every possible area where they have every possible threat under surveillance. They actually should have been at that area because that was the highest point. You know what I mean? The Secret Service should have been on the roof. That was the highest point in that area. It just amazes me how this freaking kid was able to even climb this roof, get up. It was like very close to the president. It just blows my mind. Everyone who's anybody said it wasn't possible. That's what they said. They said it. That's why there's a big thing going on. The Secret Service is under investigation. There's a lot of shit going on, man, because everyone's saying this shit was not effing possible. So I'm not going to start any conspiracy theories. I'm not going to do it, but I will tell you this: something just doesn't seem right about this whole situation. Tommy, he was in a Black Rock commercial in 2022. Google it. Shady. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Tommy, for the super chat. I love you, brother. I did not know that. I got to look that up. I did not know that. They just took it down, Black Rock. I'm going to Google it. There's something that was very, very weird about that whole effing situation. Look, I'm not gonna speculate. Like, I love you, Tommy. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not going to start a conspiracy theory. Look, I'll leave it for you. I'll leave it for you to make your minds up, for you to decide what you think. I'm not going to say, it's Nancy Pelosi. I'm not going to say it's Joe Biden. I'm not going to say it's the left. I'm not going to do that, okay? A lot of people are doing that online. I'm not going to do it. But I will say this. I will say this, okay? Something was rotten in Denmark about that whole situation. Something was not right. That's the bottom line. Something was not right. You're probably, look, Tommy, you may be right. I may be crazy, but it just may be a crazy ape you're looking for, but I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to start conspiracy theories. What I am going to tell you is this. I'm just going to tell you the facts, okay? Let's talk facts of it. How the FUCK is it possible that this kid, like the Secret Service wasn't on the roof, but they were inside the building for what, and local law enforcement was inside the building. They were inside the building. I want you to understand this, where this kid climbed up to the roof. Now, people saw him. There were like, people that were at the rally. They were screaming for the officers. They're like, there's someone climbing the roof. So what I understand, an officer did climb the roof. And then, the Thomas Crooks pointed a gun at the officer. For what I was reading, the officer panicked, got scared, saw the gun, and like he fell. And then I think that he rushed the shots. Thomas Crooks, he rushed the shots. In a way, that might have all been, people don't realize this, but that might have been what saved Trump's life, because think about this, he was under pressure. He was under pressure. He was panicking, and he rushed those shots. If he didn't rush those shots, it might have been a whole different outcome. So you got to give a lot of credit. You got to give a lot of credit to the people who saw him on the roof, who were screaming for the officers. You even have to give credit to that officer who distracted him enough to rush those shots. Because again, if he was calm, cool, and collective, and he took his time, it could have been a different outcome. I'm not saying, listen, I am not saying you're wrong, Tommy. I am not saying, listen to me. I am not saying you're wrong. I have a lot of feelings that are of anger when it comes to like the left. I really believe me, but I just don't want to look until there's absolutely no doubt. I don't want to be starting conspiracy theories. That's all. I don't want to do it unless there is absolutely no doubt. There is no look. I will say this. You look at Donald Trump, the guy's been through everything, right? Friggin' impeachments, the whole friggin' Robert Mueller, the Russia investigation, which turned out to accomplish nothing. Tens and tens of millions of dollars down the tubes. Nothing came out. That's why Trump called it the Russia hoax, right? You got impeachments, you got indictments, you got the civil trial, okay, where he had to pay $100 million, with E.G. Carroll. Like, she provided a picture of her smiling with her ex-husband, with Trump and his ex-wife. That was the evidence. Apparently, Trump had to pay her $100 million. You got Letitia James. Trump exaggerated his net worth to get favorable bank terms, all this shit. The guy paid back the bank in full. He never missed one bank payment, and he had to pay a $470 million judgment. So you could start seeing a lot of shit that doesn't make any sense. Then this last thing, they criminally charged a president, an ex-president, the leading front runner of the Republican Party, who most likely will be the 47th president. They 34 counts of guilty, making an ex-president a felon. I mean, like, come on, like, what are they going to do? Like, they're going to put him in jail? The guy's got 24-hour-a-day Secret Service protection. So that would mean the Secret Service agents would have to go in jail with him. So you start to see these like domino effects leading up to this. Tucker Carlson called it. Tucker Carlson, I was very bad at Tucker at one point, because he was like, the next thing they're going to do is try to assassinate Trump. And I was just like, man, don't say that. But he was right. Tucker Carlson called it. Tucker Carlson was right. You know what it is, Tommy? Everything you're saying makes a lot of logical sense to me. Why is he in the BlackRock commercial? You're right. But again, I just don't want to be the one. You have to understand, in this crazy world that we live in, you never want to be the one who starts a conspiracy theory. I feel what I feel privately. You feel what you feel privately. And until it becomes proven, until there is absolutely no effing doubt. This is big stuff, Tommy. You can't mess with this. This is big. This is an attempted assassination on our great former president, and most likely going to be the next president. This is big stuff. You can't speculate. And there's a lot of people who are doing that. I just don't, unfortunately. I don't want to be one of them. That's all. I feel what I feel privately. You feel what you feel privately, and let's leave it at that. But moving forward, what's going on with DJT is a complete joke. Anyone who feels that DJT, like, I read all these haters' comments, right? I read all these haters' comments, and they're like, oh, they have another offering again. That's why the stock went down. We just saw history. I love you, Tommy. God bless you. You don't have to give me a Tommy. You're always doing good for me. God bless you, Tommy. Tommy is the man. Tommy's touch. Thank you again. That's super chat number 2. So anybody who feels that DJT went down rightfully, meaning like there's no corruption, then you're all psychopathic nut jobs. We just saw a historic event take place. There was not an attempted assassination on a president since Ronald Reagan. And not only did Trump survive it, the guy was pumping his fist in the air. Fight! I mean, such a badass, right? Such a tough guy. I mean, he's not like these friggin' Mamalukes, these Stunads, these keyboard warriors, all these haters that they talk all this tough shit. I like to see these mother effers take a bullet. I like to see these mother effers, like this guy here, this friggin' pansy, Vladimir Putin. This guy took a bullet, he'd run his ass off screaming. This guy would run his ass off faster than the Jersey effing devil, okay? Trump, he took a bullet, he got right up. He's like, fight! Fight! Okay? That's what's called a leader. And that is what we need for America. We need someone who is tough. In my opinion, he took that bullet for America. He really did, because you got to try to understand something. Anyone who has any doubt at this point, Trump is a billionaire. This guy made, listen to me, I don't know if people know this. This guy made more money on DJT, right? He made more money than he made in his entire real estate career over 50 years. The guy made upwards of $4 to $5 billion on DJT with over 100 million shares. The guy doesn't have to be president. Listen, anybody who thinks otherwise, you're psychopaths. This guy doesn't need to be president. This guy is a multi-billionaire, okay? But why is he doing all of this? Because I really sincerely feel in my heart he wants the best for us. This guy wants us all to be proud again. He wants the American dream back for all of us, and I love him for it. You know, I really feel he took that bullet for America. That's what I feel. And how could you vote against somebody like that? You know, how could you possibly vote against someone who took a bullet because he wants your children's life to be better? He wants your life to be better. Tommy, I love you, brother. God bless you. Tommy, this is Super Chat number 3. I love you, brother. Look, you could say whatever you want, Vladimir. You could say whatever you want, but he took a bullet. He took a bullet. And you know what? That is something that no one would do in the circumstances that Donald Trump's in. Donald Trump has power. Donald Trump is already probably the world's most famous man. Like, he doesn't have to run for office again. He's the world's most famous man. He is number 45. He's an ex-president. He has tremendous power. He has tremendous power. He's doing this for us. He's doing this because he loves us. He loves America. He wants all of us to have a great life. And, you know, Vladimir, there is major problems going on under the Biden administration. Look, thank God I have a decent amount of money. I'm not complaining, okay? But inflation has been crazy. And it's just principle. You want to know, to me, it's principle. I go to the supermarket, and I have to spend double, in some cases triple, double or triple. My God, Tommy, I love you, man. Tommy is the best, my most, you know, supportive. Him and Back to the Future. I have to say, you guys are like the two biggest supporters I have. I love you, Tommy. Thank you. Vladimir, look, I know you like to fight. I know you like to argue, but you cannot argue. Donald Trump loves this country. Donald Trump wants all of us to win. And let me tell you something. November 5th, Vladimir, you're going to see a lot of different shit, man. You're going to see a lot of different shit. Okay, the first thing you're going to see is, look, once he becomes the president, a lot of things. DJT is dropped because he's still not the president. Look, let's see what happens November 5th, okay? Let's see what happens November 5th. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I don't believe that that's going to be the case. I believe that once Trump gets power back, I think there's going to be a lot of shit that's going to go down. He's going to drain the swamp. And don't think he doesn't have his eyes on Wall Street. He does have his eyes on Wall Street. See, that's why I love DJT the most. My God, Tommy, I love you, man. You are the best in the world. God bless you, Tommy. It's like, I think it's like 4th super chat. Thank you, Tommy. God bless. You are the best. Tommy's touch is the best. Vladimir, first of all, you don't know my business. Okay. I love you, Tommy. I love you, brother. God bless you. Thank you, Tommy. A big thank you. Wow, to Tommy's touch. He is the best. You know what it is with Vladimir, Tommy, is that he argues with no merit. This is just see, when you argue, it's very important to have your facts straight. Okay, Vladimir just argues like a psychopath. Like, he acts like he knows what I do with my money. He acts like he knows what I do with my money. This guy hasn't the slightest idea what I do with my money. Okay, but yet he acts like he does. You know, he has, this guy's no idea what I do with my money. Okay, all I can tell you is this. Okay, I provide a very good life for my wife and my kids. Everybody's very happy, and I'm very proud. I'm proud that I am a great father. I am a great husband, and my mother's coming home tomorrow. I'm a great son, And it doesn't matter what you think, Vladimir, because I do very well for my family. Look, how do you feel I'm a terrible role model? Tommy, I have not Tommy, excuse me. Tommy's my brother. Vladimir is my sister. Vladimir is a sister. Vladimir, how am I a terrible role model when I have $15,000 to $20,000 a month coming in for the rest of my life? That I can give my kids the best of everything, the best education, the best, everything they got. They got everything. They're having the greatest summer of their lives. They're all signed up right now. They're doing things. My son's doing things. Law enforcement. I'm not going to get into it, but we have certain camps for the kids. Sophia does the gymnastics. She does the dancing, the taekwondo. We're always we go to all the parks. We went to the Great Adventure. We went to Seaside. Where we got a $75,000 pool. I mean, these kids are living the life here. What are you talking about? They're happy. They're happy, man. Longer food videos. I will. I promise you. I'll do some more food, reviews. I love you, Tommy. I will definitely do. I'm going to do some more food reviews for you. I promise. But you're the go-to, Tommy. Tommy's got a great YouTube channel too, by the way. You should all check out Tommy's YouTube channel. A lot of people ask me questions like, why do I do a lot of barbecues? Because I love it. I don't know why. I mean, I've been reading some of these comments. They're like, Apefather, you eat too much steak. Well, I love steak. What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? I mix it up. I go to the Japanese restaurant. I go to Fuji. I got Italian food like 3 days in a row. All your calzones, everything you get, pasta, pizzas, everything. Okay. But I love friggin' steak. I don't know why people ask this to me. Why do you barbecue so much? Because I like steak. I never scammed anybody in my life, Vladimir. I never scammed anybody. You are a psychopathic, delusional psychopath. You have no merit on anything you say. It is all made up. It's kind of like Donald J. Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr. I'll give you an example. So someone from MSNBC came on, started talking all this bullshit, about how Trump wants to separate, mothers from their families and all the like this is right after the assassination. This is right after the New York Times says that Trump failed this country. This left media, they're psychopaths. And Donald Trump Jr. said the best thing. He said, "Get out, get out." Like Amityville, get out. Okay, that's what I should say to Vladimir. I should just tell him, get out of here. Okay, because he has. You have no evidence on any point that you make. You have no points. If you're going to come here and you're going to say something negative, then you have to have a point, but you don't have it, okay? My life is a joke, not when I'm doing as well as I'm doing. I love Tommy. Tommy, I love you. But Tommy, what you don't realize is that your entertainment tips one day will help the Apefather get to the next level of entertainment. Okay, Tommy's entertainment tips will one day help the Apefather start the Apefather brand. What we need is we have to somehow multiply Tommy by like 1 million people. Again, he gives me. I love this guy. I love Tommy. I love him. YouTube, Tom McDonald. You missed rap video. So good. Yeah, I love you, Tommy. Tommy Touch is officially becoming my biggest supporter, I think. I really think we have a new heavyweight champion, I think. Tommy's Touch is a heavyweight champ of Apefather supporters. It's about Trump. Yeah, I know the song. I know the song. It's a great song. I did hear it before. I know it's all about Trump. I did hear it before. Great song. I like his stuff. No, I did hear. I'll check it out again. I haven't heard it in a while, but it's great song. If it's the one I'm thinking about. What's up, Lucas Play 111? Oh, it just came out that it's not the one I thought. If it just came out, no, I didn't hear it yet. I'm thinking there was this other guy. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? Mac McDonald. That's who I'm thinking of. When you said, hold on. You said Tom McDonald. There was another rap song by a guy named Mac McDonald about Trump. I got to check it out. I'm going to check out Tom McDonald. I didn't hear that one yet. About the whole Trump situation. I'm going to check it out. Lucas Play in the house. So Lucas, I know you're trying to compete with me, right? Did you surpass my videos yet? Was like 34,000 videos. Lucas Play said, "Hey, Father, I'm going to upload more videos than you." It's just a friendly competition between me and Lucas Play. How's that going for you, brother? I got to do a lot more videos myself. I'm not doing enough. I'm slacking. He's really good. He blew up during COVID. Yeah, I'm going to check him out. I'm going to check out Tom McDonald, man. The steaks that I got yesterday were $30 steaks. Each steak was $30, Vladimir. Okay, $60 steaks. Now, if you went to the restaurant for, oh, Tommy, I love you. Tommy, again, another super chat. Tommy Touch is the Mac effing daddy. You're the Mac. Tommy's Touch is the Mac. He's inspired a father to eat a Big Mac. I'm hoping that my wife comes in the sack. Oh! Anyway. Vladimir Pussy gets very, very angry when people support the Apefather because nobody supports him. I understand that. Stop talking terrible things about my wife. I got to be careful here, Tommy. So I just came out of the shower. A little dance for Tommy. Little dance. So Apefather is going to keep doing a lot of videos until the Apefather brand is born. That's it. I'm going to keep doing it until you see Apefather casinos. You know, I was talking about casinos. I just saw Steve Wynn, the great Steve Wynn, and, you know, he gave a very beautiful tribute to the Mirage Casino, which is now officially closed. It's going to be now the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas. And every time I think about this stuff, I think to myself, you know, I think about AMC. I think to myself, and I'm not talking about AMC, the movie company. I'm talking about the acronym Apefather Majestic Casino. I'm thinking to myself, why can't we have the Apefather Majestic Casino in Las Vegas? You know, why the FUCK is a Hard Rock and all the glory, right? I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge. Again, Tommy, my God, Tommy, you are on a roll. I love you, man. Look, if everybody was like Tommy's Touch, can I tell you something? We would have the Apefather Majestic Casino. He's the best, Tommy. This guy is the best of all time. We would have the Apefather Majestic Casino, and it would be the greatest FU back to Aaron, friggin' Adam Aaron. You know, can you imagine that? Could you imagine if we had that Apefather Majestic Casino up and Adam friggin' Aaron looked at it, he was like, oh my God. He'd be like, these mother effing apes. These mother effing apes, they got me back. Wow! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'll go on Charles Spade. See, I'm all about the retail brothers and sisters. I'm all about us. I'm not about anything else. I want to see all of us win, baby. No, Tommy is not Jennifer. Every time someone is good to me, they feel that it is my wife, Jennifer. Like Angie. They think Angie's Jennifer. They think Tommy's Jennifer. They think Back to the Future at one time. They said that Back to the Future is Jennifer too. Tommy's Touch has a YouTube channel. Okay, Tommy has videos. He's a real person. Oh my God. Vladimir, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. When someone loves you and when someone supports you, it doesn't matter how much they give. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. And I appreciate the support. God bless you, Tommy's Touch. I love you. God bless. Apefather fills my free time. God bless you, Tommy. I'm happy that any type of entertainment I provide for you, you deserve it. You deserve it, baby. It was a good month. Good. You deserve good months. You deserve good years, baby. You deserve good decades. You deserve good life. Look, money, you know, when you think about it, like I'm going to make a point here. You see, like Tommy's got the right attitude. Tommy's got the right attitude because Tommy says to himself, what am I going to do with $2? Think about it, right? Especially in this inflation, in this crazy friggin' Biden friggin' economy, right? What are you going to do with $2? You can't get nothing anymore. You can't get. I was watching this story about this single mother. It was so friggin' heartbreaking. It was so sad. And she went to the supermarket. She only has $30 with this poor mother. That is her budget. She only has $30 a week to spend on food, and she has, she obviously has a child, and this mother could only afford with $30 eggs. I think she got like a dozen eggs. She got Wonder Bread and she got butter. That's $30. Is that crazy? Is that freaking crazy? That's $30. That's what she got with $30. Friggin' Wonder Bread, eggs, and friggin' butter. And it's a sin. It's a sin. And that's why I can't wait for Trump to come back. I know once he comes back, things are going to get better. We weren't experienced this stuff, things were so much better. Things were so much effing better. Another thing that's going to make things better is the Apefather brand, baby. Apefather, when I win, I want everyone to win. I'm a very good person. You don't know something about me. When I win, I want all of us to win. I'm very generous, just like Tommy's touch is very generous. John, you're going to learn something about me one day that I know that you haven't accepted about me, but I am a giver, baby. I am not a taker. Whenever I take, I give back tenfold. You understand? If someone gives me $1, I give 10. This is what John doesn't understand about me. John, I've given more money to the apes. I've donated more money to retail, right, John, than you have in your portfolio. John, you don't even have enough money in your portfolio to justify the money I donated to our 8 brothers and sisters. There's plenty of evidence. I made videos on it. Okay, plenty of evidence. And I would only do more. Listen to me. If I became more successful in life, I would do even more. See, that's the type of person that the Apefather is. I win. I don't want to win. I don't want to be a winner by myself. First of all, it's no fun. It's no fun to be a winner by yourself. That's why I hate it when one person wins. Like when there's just one winner, it bothers me. It really does. I get very angry when there's one. That's what I like a team. You think about when a team wins, and they whether it be Italy, like soccer, whether it be like the Yankees, whatever the case may be. You ever see when a team wins and they're all jumping on each other and they're celebrating? Celebration time. That's what I'm talking about. I like it when a team wins. When one person wins, it sucks, doesn't it? It's like, who cares? I like the team effort, baby. There's no I in team. So if Apefather wins, we all win. That's all I have to say. Unfortunately, I know Tommy's going to get mad at me. I love Tommy. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives. I know he's going to say, don't go. My kids are home. They want to eat. They want to manja. Okay, so I got to figure out what we're going to eat today. But I got to run right now. But Tommy, thank you so much, man, for all your support. I love you, brother. I will be doing a lot more lives. I promise you. I will be doing a lot more lives. God bless you, Tommy. God bless you. Back to the Future. I appreciate all of your support. I will be back soon. God bless President Trump. God bless the firefighter who passed away. Name of the Father, of the Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless the 2 Pennsylvania residents. I hope that they have a fast recovery that got critically injured. God bless the United States of America. God bless number 45, number 47. We need him back. God bless Tommy's touch. And Back to the Future. I will be back later. Everything I said in this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is not political advice. I am not a politician, not yet. But I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. You better stop talking bad about my wife, Lydia. Okay, because you remember what happened with Lou. Karma is a mother effer. Stop talking bad about a woman that is battling to stay alive for her family. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are the loser. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a disgrace. But anyway, V for victory. God bless all of you. I will be back soon. Thank you again, Tommy, for all your support. God bless.